here, this plugin called Sonic Location enables you to plug in any given name that you have for a street in a city or an intersection, and what it will do is it will return a street address and a latitude and longitude for you, as well as return the type, in this case an intersection. The next plugin that we used, Twitter plugin, will allow you to search for messages containing a piece of text or a phrase, and you can set the latitude and longitude around which to actually search for those messages, and that's why we needed this point. The search radius was set to 2 kilometers, and the number of results we wanted were 100. But keep in mind that not all locations have geo-coordinates, and that's why we use this cull pattern from hasgeo to pull out only the things here that have geolocation, meaning latitude and longitude associated with them. Further down the way, we used the Sonic Tweet user component, and what that did was it converted the user handle to full names, provided the user allows for this, but most users don't know to turn this off, so you should have access to those. We then used the Google direction component, which allows us to see the movement path from one user to another user based on where they're tweeting from. And remember, in this case, they weren't talking to each other, they were just talking about the same thing. And this, again, the locations of those particular tweets were pulled out by using the Sonic location component. Now, at the end of the day, when all is said and done, we want to be able to project this onto a map, an accurate map from ArcGIS or some other GIS software. And in order to do that, we needed to reproject that information, all those points, and for this we used GeoProject, and we were able to do that by utilizing the projection file that comes up with most shapefiles for ArcGIS. And it ends with .prg, pointed to that file, plugged it into WKT, because WKT stands for well-known text transformation, which is what is embedded in that file. And that allows us to basically reproject those points onto a state plane, in this case being New York. At the end of the day, we have a fully parametric system in which we can go ahead and change the topic of conversation, we can change the search area, and everything should update automatically. So here I changed the topic again, and we can go ahead and start looking at the different directions from one user to another user.